Interoception is the ability to perceive and understand the internal states of our bodies, such as hunger, thirst, pain, temperature, heart rate, and emotions. It is a key component to our self-awareness and emotional regulation, as well as our empathy and social skills. Interoception is also closely related to diversity, as different people may have different levels of interoceptive sensitivity and accuracy, as well as different ways of interpreting and expressing their bodily signals. I will explore some of the benefits and challenges of interoception diversity and how we can foster a more inclusive and respectful environment for people with different interoceptive experiences. I'll also share some tips for improving your own interoceptive awareness and skills. Finally, I will address some common misconceptions about interoception and how it may hinder our understanding and appreciation of this important aspect of human diversity. Benefits of interoceptive diversity. Interoception diversity can enrich our personal and social lives in many ways. For example, people with high interoceptive sensitivity may have a deeper connection with their own feelings and needs, and be more attuned to the subtle cues of others. They may have also a greater appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the human body and mind. People with low interoceptive sensitivity may have a higher tolerance for discomfort and stress and be more resilient and adaptable to changing situations. They may also have a more objective and rational perspective on their own and others' emotions. People with different interoceptive interpretations may have a more diverse and creative range of emotional expressions and coping strategies. They may also have a more nuanced and empathetic understanding of the cultural and individual differences in emotional communication. Challenges of interoception diversity. Interoception diversity can also pose some difficulties and conflicts in our personal and social lives. For example, people with high interoceptive sensitivity may struggle with anxiety, overwhelm, or hypochondria, and have difficulty regulating their emotions or setting boundaries. They may also feel misunderstood or judged by others who do not share their level of sensitivity or expression. People with low interoceptive sensitivity may neglect their physical or emotional needs or ignore the signals of potential health problems. They may also have difficulty recognizing or expressing their emotions or understanding the emotions of others. People with different interoceptive interpretations may miscommunicate or clash with others who have different expectations or preferences for emotional communication. They may also face discrimination or stigma from others who do not respect or value their interoceptive experiences. Tips for improving interoception. Interoception is not a fixed or innate trait that we were born with, but a skill that we can learn and improve throughout our lives. Here are some tips for enhancing interoceptive awareness and skills. Pay attention to your bodily sensations on a regular basis and try to label them with words or images. For example, say, I feel a tightness in my chest, or I see a red color in my mind. Track your bodily sensations over time and notice how they change in response to different situations, activities, thoughts, emotions, etc. For example, you can use a journal or an app or chart to record your sensations and their triggers. Experiment with different ways of influencing your body's sensations, such as breathing exercises, physical movements, relaxation techniques, music, aromatherapy, etc. For example, you can try to increase or decrease your heart rate by changing your breathing pattern or listening to different types of music. Share your bodily sensations with others who are supportive and interested in your interoceptive experiences. For example, you can talk to a friend or family member or a therapist or a support group on how you feel in your body and what it means to you. Learn from others who have different interoceptive experiences than you do and try to understand their perspective and preferences. For example, you can ask questions, listen actively, observe nonverbal cues, and read stories or articles about people's interoceptive experiences. Common misconceptions about interoception. Despite the importance and relevance in our lives, interoception is often misunderstood or overlooked by many people. Here are some common misconceptions about interoception and that may prevent us from fully recognizing and respecting its diversity. Interoception is the same as intuition. While intuition is a form of unconscious reasoning that may be influenced by interoceptive signals, it is not the same as interoception itself. Interoception is the perpetual process that involves sensing, interpreting, and responding to bodily signals, while intuition is a cognitive process that involves making judgments or decisions based on implicit knowledge or feelings. Interoception is only relevant to emotions. While emotions are one of the most prominent aspects of interoception, they are not the only one. Interoception also involves our bodily sensations such as hunger, thirst, pain, temperature, heart rate, etc., which can affect our physical health and mental well-being, motivation, behavior, etc. Interoception is fixed and innate. While interoception is partially influenced by genetical and biological factors, it's also shaped by environmental or social factors such as learning, experience, culture, context, etc. Interoception can vary across different situations, times, stages of life, and can also be impaired or improved by various factors such as stress, trauma, illness, medication, etc. Interoception is always accurate and reliable. While interoception can provide us with valuable information about internal states, it is not always accurate or reliable. Interoception can be distorted or biased by various factors such as attention, memory, expectation, emotion, etc., and can be influenced by external stimuli such as noise, temperature, social cues, etc. Interoception can also be inconsistent or contradictory across different levels of modalities of perception, such as feeling hungry but not having an appetite or feeling cold but not sweating. Interoception is always beneficial and desirable. While interoception can have many positive effects in our lives, it can also have some negative or unwanted effects. Interoception can sometimes cause us to feel uncomfortable, anxious, or overwhelmed by our bodily signals, and it can also interfere with our cognitive performance or social functioning. Interoception can also be the source of conflict or misunderstanding with others who have different interoceptive experiences or expectations. Interoception is a fascinating and important aspect of human diversity that deserves more attention and appreciation. By learning more about interoception and its diversity, we can enhance our self-awareness and emotional regulation as well as our empathy and social skills. We can also foster a more inclusive and respectful environment for people with different interoceptive experiences and needs. Interoception diversity is a gift that we can all share and celebrate.